everybody, welcome back to Brothers in Arsenal. Excited to be here today to talk about the exciting new addition to our team. Daniel, who is that?
Viktor Gyökeres, here we
Victor
go.
Victor Gyökeres. Here we go. That's right. That's absolutely correct. So obviously, a few days ago, we got the news. Everything's signed, official. Uh, Reports I was reading up on today. I know we mentioned in our previous video about him that there was rumors he might fly out to Singapore to do his medical. No, he's in London. He's doing his medical in London. And then he's supposed to potentially fly out this weekend to meet the team, maybe tomorrow on Saturday. We're recording this in advance on Saturday, or maybe Sunday. We shall see. Hopefully, while he's in London, I'm assuming they're doing the announcement video. We'll all be excited for that. I'm sure we'll see a little bit of this action in the video, maybe a little Batman reference. We'll see. But I mean, we're just thrilled to have a striker finally. Like we mentioned before, Aubameyang was our last prolific striker, and this guy is as prolific as it gets. Daniel, tell me what your thoughts are.
My thoughts are is I'm gonna get some popcorn out tonight. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna watch Dark Knight Rises just to get a little bit more excitement in the
Yep.
air going. But no, I'm excited. I'm glad that it's finally over the saga. Even after all this news has come out with Isak and Sesko in the past couple days,
Yeah,
I'm excited for Gyökeres.
I'm too. I'm
He
thrilled.
wanted to come. He did everything in his efforts, and yeah, I'm happy for him. And even Miles Lewis Skelly, it seems like he's happy. The rest of the squad is probably just gassed that they finally have a striker. Not
Yeah,
that, they all love Kai, but
of course. Yeah, he's their boy, he's part of the team. But when you get that new addition, that special, special something, thrown
any
in there
addition is good. But when it's a
when it's
striker, the hardest one of the hardest positions in soccer.
yes, yes,
Some
and
claim to be the
probably
hardest.
probably the second best striker on the market behind Isak. That's it. I
Yeah,
mean,
if
who
if
else
if
is
you would
up
even
there?
quantify Isak being on the market, some people do not. Obviously, what has just come out,
Yep,
yes, he is on the
he's
market,
on the
but
market.
in previously, before this
Right, right,
past
right.
few days,
Yeah, yeah. Previously,
Oshiman
before
too.
that, it was Gyökeres or Sesko were the two big ones in the market. But we got our guy, we got Gyökeres. We're excited. We can't wait. Like I mentioned before, he doesn't get it doesn't get as prolific as Gyökeres. Essentially, we have some stats here just to run through really quick. So basically, in his last two seasons with Sporting, he has had 97 goals and 102 appearances. I mean, that's just unreal. I know people are going to say, it's the Portuguese league. Yes, we know that's the Portuguese league. But when you're putting up numbers like that, I mean, you're a clinical striker. You know how to put the ball in the back of the net. And you got to remember some of those goals were also in the Champions League too, which is a high level. Of those goals, or not of those goals, I should say, but some other stats I want to talk about basically goals per 90. All right, about 1.25 league goals per 90 minutes. All right,
Wow.
I mean, that's elite finishing right there, right? Goal involvements per 90, so it's goal or assist, 1.48. All right, 1.48, almost one and a half. Okay, shots per 90, 3.53. Now that's a stat I love to see because at Arsenal, as we know, what do we not do, Daniel?
We have a lot of shy guys.
Yes, we
Not only
don't.
shy Kai, but shy guys in the team.
Yes, we don't shoot the ball. We just don't. So this guy coming in with almost over three and a half shots per 90. That's exciting to see. And you remember that's an average. So I mean, he could be hitting 4, 5, 6 shots a game, right? So that's exciting stats right there. Accuracy. All right, 70% shots on target. That's amazing
Wow,
as
that's
well.
that's really good.
That's high.
Yeah.
Conversion rate 36%. So 1 in 3 shots is a goal. I mean, with the amount of chances we create in our attack, I mean, this guy's going to be just bagging goals left and right. I'm so excited to see him play and get his first goal. Non-penalty XG per 90, 0.87 in the 99th percentile. So he's the top amongst Europe in that. Chances created was number 2 in the league over in Portugal. So those are just some of the stats I wanted to mention. Uh, I mean, as you guys heard, just elite from top to bottom with this guy. And I mean, he's just going to get so many goals for us. It's ridiculous. Daniel.
Yeah, and on that also, a lot of people like to say stat pads against lower teams, and also that the Portuguese league in general, people like to not give it its credit, which to be fair, it is a lesser division. It's not even in the top five leagues, I believe.
Yeah.
Um, but however, one of the things that we have been bad at is breaking down these smaller teams. And so if we have someone that's stat padding, I don't care. Because then if we need someone in a big game, Havertz has played well in big games and had big moments and gone up to the challenge that he needs to go to. So look, if he comes in and he's only scoring off the bottom half table and we can have Kai alongside him scoring against the bigger teams, and hey, it doesn't matter. It's a team effort and
Right. That's true. That's
all
true.
the goals
Hopefully that's not the
count.
case
So,
exactly what you're saying, but
oh yeah.
I hear your
I'm
point
just saying, just because people like to point out that a lot of
there. Right.
them aren't against the upper division teams in Portugal, it's all the
Yeah.
lower half
Yeah.
teams. But
I mean, but you can only play what's in front of you, right?
exactly.
And he's still putting the ball in the back of the net. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Daniel, I know you had some stats for us you wanted to run off real quick.
Yeah, first off, I along with thanking Gyökeres for, you know, putting his heart and soul on the line and forcing this move, I
That's
want to
right.
thank his agent also
Mhm.
for giving up the agent fees that would help his commission
That's about
on
10 mil, right?
I think that's what some of the reports are
Yeah, I mean
saying, correct?
that's a lot of money. I'm sure his agent does fine, but that's
I,
a
I
lot of
am
money.
curious about that stuff though too, because like also like if the agent didn't want to do that and this is Joker's dream, couldn't he just say like, all right, I'm gonna
He
go sign for a different
he
agency or something
absolutely
like
could do that.
something like
Yeah.
that? So I do want to thank the agent, but at the same time, isn't there something where it's like, if you don't do this, then I could just find someone
Yeah,
else.
absolutely. I mean, you see agents
But
all the
again, once
time.
again, it's rare to see stuff like that. I don't really hear a bunch of news like
No,
that.
yeah, you don't hear
And
that kind
just
of
in
stuff.
general with Gyökeres, I haven't seen a player like push to go to a team this bad
Hmm.
in a long time. And like hearing all this stuff about his family, his dad going out and crying in tears and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I know one thing that you mentioned to me. This wasn't in one of our videos. It was just me and Daniel talking the other day. But it was just the push he was making, for Arsenal. Like that just shows so much. And Daniel was kind of saying like, we just signed Gyökeres. Now all of a sudden Isak's available. So like,
Oh,
if Isak wanted Arsenal, why wasn't he doing this all summer like Gyökeres does? Why wasn't he, starting this in June, saying, "Hey, Arsenal, come and get me"? So that was one thing that just from our side conversation, got me excited, more excited. I was like, "You're right. Like Isak, if you really wanted us, he would have pushed it for us like Gyökeres did, right?" Um, that being
yeah, I
said,
don't
I'd
want
still would love to go after Isak. That'd be fun. Little left wing striker combo going up
to
top with Gyökeres playing off each other. I mean,
n-
he could easily just play on the left wing too. Not that he'd probably want to, but I mean,
not for the fee, not for the fee, in my opinion.
I know not for the fee. But like,
However,
but just to take him off Liverpool though, because if Liverpool get him, I mean, they're already
sell
title
Trossard to
favorites this
Bayern.
year. What?
Checkmate.
What?
Sell Trossard to Bayern. And then they won't sign Luis Diaz, and then boom.
Maybe. Yeah. Is
I said
Trossard linked
Trossard
to Bayern?
because I think there was like maybe a link, but I think more so would be Martinelli, if
I
anything.
think there was a
Obviously,
Martinelli link I
I love
saw.
Martinelli,
Yeah.
but Isak on Verts, on Ekitike, and Frimpong and
Yeah.
Kirkes, it's mad. Anyways, back to what you were saying. That's something I don't want to bring it up right now just because this is a welcome video to Gyökeres.
Yes.
But yeah,
Yes.
I was questioning that Sesko or Isak Sesko along with Isak, why are all of a sudden they ready and are looking to
Yeah.
publicly state that they want to leave? Like, why didn't you do this at the beginning of the window when Liverpool, Arsenal, some of the top teams in Europe that are looking for strikers are looking for strikers,
Hmm.
and now you want to do this after both of them signed strikers? Like,
Yeah.
what are you thinking? What are your agents thinking? I just think it's stupid.
It,
But that's
it's
besides
weird.
the
Yeah.
point.
Doesn't make
I do
sense.
want to talk about some of these stats.
Yes. Let's hear it.
So some of the potential add-ons, uh, it's been stated that for every 20 matches, Arsenal would pay 1.09 million to Sporting with a 4.36 million limit. 430K thousand or 430,000 for every 20 goals or assists with an 873K limit. This is all in euros. And 873,000 every time Arsenal qualified for the Champions League with a 3.5 million limit. All of this adding up to around 10 million.
Yeah.
So the fee should be roughly 70 million euros because we're signing for like around 60 million euros, I recall, if I recall.
63.5. Yeah.
Right.
Euros. Yeah.
So those are all. gonna be hit.
Yeah,
I would say,
which is
which
fine. I mean, it's
which
whatever.
is fine. And like, if we're winning titles and whatnot with him, which God willing, I hope so, then
Yes.
it's fine. However, I just don't understand why it took so long. Like it was stated that like the fixed fee was like not the thing that was holding up the deal, but the add-ons. But we didn't want to
Yeah,
give them straight add-ons that were not like even having a chance of failing. But then all these are easily met, so it just doesn't make sense
yeah.
to
I
me.
don't know. Maybe Arsenal just had to cave in eventually. Maybe they didn't want to give him such easy ones. But I mean, at this point, we just needed the guy over the line, right? We need Gyökeres in, so just give them what they want. It's 10 million extra.
Right.
Maybe the issue with Arsenal was is like, I mean, 20 appearances, right? He could probably hit 40 appearances alone this year, potentially.
Absolutely.
So maybe they were looking at it like, yeah, okay, 20 appearances, but we're gonna have to pay that fee pretty much twice in the year. Maybe we don't want that on our book yet. Maybe they wanted to prolong the fees over the
Right.
a longer time. Um,
Yeah.
so I don't know. So maybe that was their issue with that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But it is what it is. I mean, Arsenal have money. We were the most profitable Premier League team last year. Like we're
We
fine.
don't have that Coutinho money though.
Yeah, that's
Um,
just, where do they think they can go get Isak after spending 115 on Burks?
okay,
Like
in all
what?
fairness though, they have so many saleable assets and like they sold Caleraire, they've sold Brewster in past years for like 30 million. Like they have
Yeah,
these players that are
but
fringe and
like
they
they've
sell them for
made
like
they've
30
made
mil.
signings too in the past. It's not like
Oh,
they're
I get that. I get
not
that.
like they're just all. I mean, I'm sure they're
Well,
in
not
agreement,
last
but not
summer.
all in agreement. Yeah, not last
Oh
summer.
wait, I'm
That was like
confused
us in
because
January.
they said everyone always says, "Oh, they didn't sign anyone." Didn't Chiesa come in though, or was it like a free, like a loan and then
Oh,
an obligation to buy? Either
I
way,
don't remember what Kies's deal was. He might have been
it's
alone.
regardless.
Yeah.
Just to segue us into the end of the episode because I know we are cutting it short.
Yes.
It's rumored that he's gonna get the number 14. How do you feel about that?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I wanted to bring this up as well. The number 14. I mean, I'm excited because bar Aubameyang, the 14 like number has dropped off in meaning and levels over the years, right? Aubameyang, I mean he did it well, right? He did it well. It wasn't like we didn't win a whole bunch with him. We just won the FA Cup, so like it wasn't super like amazing, but he did it well. He scored goals. That's what 14 did for us, right? Thierry Henry scored goals and assists, right? So I'm excited that finally somebody
And just being that
from
player,
an
not
elite
even just the
level
goals and assists, but being that
being that
player with
guy.
that mindset, the guy,
Yeah.
yeah, the
Yeah. The
guy.
guy. I'm excited that we have a guy, right? We have Gyökeres. And like the fact that he wanted to take that number on,
Hmm.
right? The pressure of it says a lot, right? And I know
Hmm.
people are gonna be like, yeah, well, Eddie took it out. Okay. That was probably just a PR thing with Arsenal, though. I mean, that's probably what that was. But Gyökeres, he could have went and got 10, I guess. I don't know. I still think if he asked for 9, I feel like maybe Arsenal could have done it. So maybe he didn't ask for 9. I know Arsenal had been ruthless, but like Jesus ain't playing. He's not gonna play till maybe
Which
beginning of
that's
next
another
year.
thing that I just saw Hand of Arsenal tweet, but I'll bring that up in a separate video.
Okay.
Um, so you like that? You like his
Yeah,
mentality?
I'm
You
excited
think,
about it. Yeah, it'll look nice on the kit too. I mean, 9 would have
yeah,
looked better, I think, too. And I think, his nickname Glock 9.
that would have been cool.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
But 14, I mean, be the guy. That's what we need. We need a guy in this team, and hopefully he'll be that guy for us.
Yeah, I know he's previously worn, I think, like 17 at Coventry or somewhere, but that number two is taken. Otherwise, I think maybe he would have went for that and held out for
Yeah.
the 9.
That's Zinchenko,
Um,
I think, 17.
it is Zinchenko, yeah. Um,
Yeah. Do
oh,
you got any
my my, my
sorry.
last question for you before we round
Okay.
off this video is goals. How many? Premier
Oh,
League and
Premier
then
League,
all comps.
23 in the league. All comps, I'm gonna say 29. Yeah.
Okay, so like
Yeah.
so
6
like
in Champions League
four
maybe.
four. You don't think he'll be playing FA Cup
I
and
mean, if we
Carabao?
get later rounds, I'm sure he'll be in there, yeah. But I'm just thinking bigger scale Premier League, Champions League.
Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna say I'll shoot low. Well, hopefully it's better than this, but I'm gonna say 19 goals in the Prem. I'm gonna say he doesn't get to 20 in this
Okay.
first season.
Yeah. If he
But
doesn't, though, people are gonna have his head. Not us. The other clubs.
but I will say
Even if he's
Champions
at
League.
19, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I didn't get 20." Yeah.
I'll say he'll grab 8 goals in the Champions League, so that rounds it up to 27. And then I'm gonna say he scores another. I'll say he scores another 6 goals in the other competitions.
Wow, that's
33
ambitious.
goals in all
Okay.
comps in his first season.
Okay.
That is ambitious, but I could see him, bagging like a hat trick or something against like a team in like a Carabao or FA Cup.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. Well, before we wrap up the episode, you got your Arsenal quiz of the day, a little Arsenal question of the day. I didn't prepare you one. I'm sorry.
Yes.
This is your segment.
No, you're good. Um, let's see. Quick one. Let's see. Where was so we're signing a top quality striker. I am going to lead us back to a very mid center back.
Oh, okay.
Where was Shkodran Mustafi signed from?
Ooh, Valencia.
I'm not going to read out the options. You are correct.
Yep. Haha. I'm what, 90% on these?
Should
I
we
know we
go
got
for
one
one
more.
more? One more
Yeah,
quick
well,
one?
yeah, you can do one more. Yeah. You thought you were gonna stump me on that one, didn't you?
I don't know. If I would have read out the options first, maybe it would have confused you. But
No, I knew it was Valencia. I could see his crest.
who
Which is
is the
funny because that's where
youngest
Viktor
ever?
came from.
Yeah. Who is the youngest ever player to score for Arsenal?
Oh, Ethan Wanieri.
This book is published. Um,
Oh, pre-Nwaneri.
I don't even know when it was published.
Is Ethan even the youngest to score for us? I don't know. I
Uh,
think he is.
probably
Well,
not. Maybe I don't know.
well, give me your options.
Jack Wilshere, Arturo Lupoli, Aaron Ramsey, and Cesc Fabregas.
Oh, it's Fabregas.
See, numbers that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Fabregas.
But is it? Yeah, Ethan Wanieri. I just looked it up. He's the youngest currently. He beat Cesc Fabregas. So I was right on both times. Look at that.
Mhm.
Awesome. All right. Well, again, Viktor Gyökeres, welcome to Arsenal. We're excited to see you play at the carpet. Daniel, you want to send him one more good well wishing? That's a weird way to word it.
Bring darkness to Arsenal. Score lots of goals, and also let us know in the comments how many goals do you think Gyökeres
Absolutely.
will bag this year.
Absolutely. All right. Let's send it out with a little. All right. Thanks again for watching,
That was
Brothers in
bad.
Arsenal. We'll see you guys next time.